Tried and failed, I tried and failed, oh, how I tried and how I failed.
Well, good morning, my friends. It's your old pal Jordan the Lion. Back here in Belgium, once again today, and today we actually leave Bruges. This was my last morning in Bruges. We're going to be traveling about 30-40 minutes by train to a town called Gent, which they tell me is a little bit bigger than this town, a little bit more of a party town because it's a university town, and there's a few castles and a few things that I'd love to check out there. So we're going to spend the next couple of days there, and we're going to take off now. So we got about half an hour walk to the train station, then the fun begins. Well, I am certainly going to miss seeing things like this every day. It used to be part of the defense system here. It was a defense tower, much like in Visby when I showed you guys that. And if you look there right in the center, there's a crucifixion right there. That is magnificent, isn't it? And of course we got to go see this gigantic windmill because in the dark I didn't even notice that was there. Now there's the front of the one we were just looking at. And then check this out. There's another one right there. Do you see it? Before we take off, let's get a little bit closer. What the heck? That's a tad bit bigger than the canal boat I was on. That thing's like the size of a battle cruiser. Holy Christmas. Look, they're raising the bridge so the boat can go through, of course. Interesting. It's pretty good timing. I don't get to see that every day. Yep, she's about to clear it. No catastrophes. Wow, look at this row of houses. And I'm gonna miss seeing things like that too. So right here in the middle of this park, I saw this art piece and I'm going, what the heck is this? Like a levitating body? Now, take a close look. It's divided into sections and there are strings that go above it, and this is actually like, it's really fogged up, so I'm sorry about that, but it describes this art piece right here, and it says this work of art has an automatic moving cycle every 15 minutes. So every 15 minutes, all of a sudden, all those strings start moving and working, and this body starts flopping around or whatever. Isn't that interesting? Man, get it together, California. Man, that is some Harry Houdini type crap, right? That is awesome! Right there on the water. Now we're about to go over what they call the Matchstick Bridge. Because, obviously, they're gigantic matchsticks. And that's the side we just came out of. Now this tower right in front of us was also another one of those defense lookout towers. I will say I'm extremely happy that I chose to come here during Christmas. I don't think I would have enjoyed it quite as much as I am right now with all the Christmas festivities going on and the decorations and everything. There it is. And sorry you have to hear my luggage rolling around. Let's take it all in. Let's take a look, shall we? Ooh. Alright, I made it to the train station. We are off to Ghent. Alright, we made it to Ghent. And hello to you, magnificent art, whatever you're supposed to be. I can see some legs and feet and faces in there. Wow, look at the architecture on that building. Man, that's a beauty. Oh, and check that out. And that up there. Oh, I love light bulb imagery. That's a great sign. Well, we've made it officially to Ghent and the University of Ghent. Check that out. See that thing? But then if you look over there, there's another one of those kind of turf house things, like I saw in Iceland. And Somebody took down the fence. Well, we're getting close. Beautiful. Look at the front of that boat. Isn't that great? Alright, this Christmas looking bridge here I think is where I'm making my turn. And if you look close in the background you can see a Ferris wheel. See that? White one? Look at the art. Look at all those fake birds that have been placed in that tree. And apparently my hostel is right up here and to the left. Right across this bridge. And I believe we are gonna go in there while we're here. But yeah, I'm staying right over there. So let's go cross that bridge. Before we head up there, I wanna take a look at this. Oh yeah. Good stuff. So I just got to the top of the stairs and this is my view from the top of the stairs. Is this real life? Magical. Oh, look at that. They even painted the white heart on there. That's right here on the railing of the bridge to the canal. And that's a church. Beauty. And couples in love leave their locks with their names on it. And this old-timey place right in front of us, that's my hostel. Well, welcome to my hostel. I think I made the right choice. Alright gang, I just came into my hostel. They let me pick my bed, so I picked that one because I learned, even though I wasn't near a door, the people that were near the door hated life. So I'm never staying near a door. But look at the view out my window. I'm right on the canal. And if you're wondering how much this is, with the city taxes and everything for 3 nights, it's 70 euros. So probably about 85 bucks for 3 nights. Can't beat that view of the city. All right, gang, I'm settled in. Let's go rock. I want to, there's a few things I want to see today while the sun's still out. And the first thing is first, Gravenstein Castle, and I want to go see the graffiti alley. They're only like 5-6 minutes away by foot, so let's go take a look. All right, this is gonna be a blast. And I'm really excited to get to do all this traveling, guys, especially because, I don't know if I've ever told you guys, my mom is not really able to travel or drive or anything anymore, so she doesn't get to do as much getting out and seeing things as she would like to. And I kind of love the fact that she gets to see all this stuff through my eyes, through my voice. I love these buildings. God, they're great. And everyone seems to like the canal rides and boat rides so much that I've posted. I think I might do one more. I don't know if I'll do it today or not, but I think I'll do one right here. Look at the gable on that building. You see lions, you see like a fish head. At the very, very top there's like a pirate ship or a ship of some sort right at the very, very top. Flags of the world. Welcome to Ghent, friends. And it is slippery out here today, let me tell you. Oh, look at that up there. And then you can see Gravenstein Castle right in front of us. So Gravenstein Castle is pretty interesting to me because this actually originally was a wooden castle before they put this here in the 9th century. And then they built this more permanent structure and they called it the Castle of the Counts. And it was actually modeled after some of the castles that Philip saw when he was out in the Crusades on the Second Crusade. So he had this built. Now what's interesting is that once they quit using it for basically what it had originally been used for, they turned it into a court, and then it became like a prison system, and then they just let it decay. And now it's a museum that you can walk through, and I can't wait, because just this whole center, look over here. I'm gonna show you, look at the architecture up there. Now this is a restaurant. Can you believe that? Look at all that up there. I think that's Poseidon at the very top, actually. So this is right literally in the court the courtyard right across from the castle. And then right over here in this entryway, you can see there's a statue of a monk. So let's get back to the Castle of the Counts. So they actually finished this up in the 14th century, and it actually served as the seat to the Counts of Flanders until they abandoned it. And then even after it was a court and a prison, it was a factory for a short time. And you can see those wooden shutters up there. And don't worry, we are going to go in and take a tour. I just want to show you the outsides. So I'm guessing this was all connected in some way. This whole courtyard and everything across from the castle. Now let's see what we can see. Cool doors. All right, 10 euros and we're doing this. It actually starts right here inside. Right up the stairs. Holy Christmas. Oh wait, what's this over here? Let's check this out. Wow. What the devil? Looks like he's giving you the finger too, isn't he? Isn't that what he's doing? All right, let's go. Whoa! Yes! Now it looks like this is the shop, and that looks like you can see stuff. So let's take the one where you can see stuff. Here's the inside. There you can see Poseidon right over there. That's what we were looking at. All right. So I guess we go up here. Man, it's a long way up. Okay, this is where it ends. Or I mean, that's where it starts, I guess. Wow. Wow. And I'm the only one here. Medieval armor. All kinds of exhibits on the weaponry. Oh wow, look at the crossbow. That's incredible. Whoa. Oh, look at all those spears. Oh wow, look at those pistols. Man, those are old. Nothing is in English on these signs, so I can't read them to you guys, I'm sorry. Man, that is like Camelot, isn't it? Look at this. This thing is massive. Oh, look at that armor. How would you like to get that smacked upside your head? So it looks like it continues on up these stairs. Long way up. I think since there's no windows, the heights aren't bothering me that much. Yet. I'm seeing some light. We made it to the very top. We made it to the top. Well, almost. Another few little stairs to that platform. Check out the city from above the wooden flap. All right, now we're on the highest one. And this is the only window that's not getting a blast of sun, so. Plus it's the best view. You don't get these experiences in Los Angeles. And let's go down. Down, down, down. Nice door. kind of interested in finding out where the prison was in here. Well, I guess you don't go down in there, but we go in here. Whoa! Did you guys see that guillotine? How can you miss it? Watch your heads. Ah, that blade is no joke, my friends. Thwop! Off with your head. Now I'm on the other side of the blade, and what guillotine would be complete without a little bag to catch the heads in? Just curious, are there any? Nope. All right, we're going to the next section of the tour. Oh, interesting. Look, it's a harp. This must have been an entertaining room in some way. This was the infirmary. In the torture room, it looks like. God, can you imagine? Can you imagine? The stretching rack. So if you see these, I was looking at it, I was going, what is that? I realized that was the guillotine blade, but if you look at this picture, you actually see them bolting the guy who's getting his head cut off. They're bolting his hands to the platform. Hanging nooses. Just strap your legs down. So it says that when the prisoners were here, they were put to work in the textile industry, and these were all stamps for the textiles that they were forced to make. Oh my Lord. You see that? Those are going around his neck. That's an old straitjacket. So that's basically how it worked. All right, now we take this staircase down and not up, unfortunately. I'm doing the walking so you guys don't have to.
We zijn actief als het dag is en we willen rusten als het nacht is. En dat geeft dan een oriëntatie.
There's that prison pit, that 5.5 meter pit. And you can see a bunch of people have thrown coins down there. I'm not going to because I'm not making a wish where somebody died. Yeah, normally I'll participate in stuff like that, but when I know that people were put down there for a slow, torturous death, I'm not throwing any coin down there for that. Oh, wow. Wow. All right, looks like we're heading outside for the next step. Courtyard. The wall walk was defended by 24 protruding towers with loopholes and battlements with shutters. The towers could be divided into 2 levels by a horizontal wooden floor. So I guess it's showing that kind of a scenario. And you can definitely see where those would have come in handy. Right now, looks like it's just facing the water. Oh wow, just a straight drop off. Better be paying attention when you're walking around here. I have to guess these were the toilets? I know that sounds crude, but why else would there be holes right there? So now think about this. Now that we know this was once a prison as well, that means that this would have been like the prison courtyard. Rec time. Wow, this is a big place. So they call this room the sugar drawer. And they say that this was where the prisoners were locked in originally. It was a chapel for the Count, as you can tell. And he would have had his altar positioned between these 2 pillars. Doesn't that just weird you out, though, a little bit, that they used what would have once been the Count's chapel as basically a, I guess basically like a, oh, you can't see anything out these windows. Solitary confinement. They probably chained them up to those as well. All right, let's go see the next place, or the next room. I don't know if we're supposed to go up or down. Let's go, oh, it says down. I sort of feel like I'm looking at Shawshank Redemption right now, and I'm not kidding. It's a little creepy now feeling that this was a prison courtyard. I highly recommend this tour. Again, it's called Gravenstein's Castle, or Gravenstein Castle, also known as Castle of the Count. Well, I thought we were done, but we have one more room, it looks like. That's water. So now you can see we're in the cellar of the keep. It consists of the remains of the first stone house, dating back from the 11th century. In 1180, Philip of Alsace turned the stronghold into a substructure for his new dungeon. And Philip is the one that I told you modeled this whole place after the castles he saw in the Crusades. So I'm guessing these would have been what they're talking about. And then once again, one of those little stairwells that goes into the water. I've seen those all over the place. Well, gang, I think that's the end of Gravenstein Castle. All right, good times. Next journey. You see that little metal art piece there? It's like the outline of a woman. That's right outside the castle. Alright, gang, I'm gonna call it a night here from Gent. I just wanted to thank a few Patreons, Kimberly Woolley, Michael Blau. Thank you for becoming new Patreons. The rest of you, I'll see you all tomorrow.
All seem to come together. Happy now, thanks for the failure. It all seem to come together. Happy now, thanks for the failure.